Before we know it, it'll be the month of Elul, and we'll be thinking about Teshuva, repentance. The word Teshuva, as such, does not appear in the Torah. What we have is the idea that God returns to us after we have rejected him, he has abandoned us, and then comes back to us. This is the use of the word lashuv in the Torah. But it's clear by implication that God requires of us to constantly examine our ways and try to become better people. The words in the Torah for sin are very interesting. The word avera literally means to pass off the right track, in which case one has to find the way back onto the right track. Chet means to miss the mark, lahachti et hamatara, to miss the mark. If we've missed the mark, we have to try again and see if we can do a better job the second time. Avon is when something is missing. We should have added an ingredient we didn't, and that's what led us to do something wrong. This is why the rabbis say in the Gemara that a person never really does something wrong, ela imkein nichnas bo ruach shtut, a kind of a crazy spirit enters him, because normally you'd always do the right thing. We believe that within the human being there are two tendencies, the Yetzer HaTov, the tendency to do good, the Yetzer Hara, the tendency to do bad. And we are constantly caught between these two, and we're constantly challenged by them, and our aim is to make the right decision. Sin is when we make the wrong decision. In the Torah there were ways of fixing that, but even with the sacrificial system and the atonement, we still had to recognize what it was that we'd done wrong, own up to it, own the mistake, and determine to do the right thing. The truth is, therefore, that sin is not such a big deal. It doesn't contaminate you forever. There's no concept in Judaism of original sin, that we are basically evil people. But there is an idea that we make the wrong decisions, we go off the track, and when we do, we have to come back on track. And that's really what Teshuva means. It means getting back onto the right track, doing a better job, making sure that this year, or whenever it is that we do Teshuva, we try to do better than we did before. I wish you all Shana Tova.